I have my website over there. When you click there, it'll bring you to my website, and then I have like all the links to like my social medias and my like where you can find my music, like my music profile. So for Spotify, Apple Music, I don't think I put the one up for Tidal, but my music is on Tidal. My music is on all streaming platforms, but I don't necessarily have access to every single music account. Like I don't have myself signed in with all of them. Like I have the one for Pandora, the one for what's it called, Deezer, and all that jazz. But yeah, album was took some time. Actually, not even that it took some time. It's just that I originally like wanted to drop an album like 2021 kind of, but there's too much going on. So, is there anybody on over there? Alright. But I'm playing my album right now, actually. That was the first song that's playing. This is the second one. Some of the songs that I released as singles are on the album. Or all the songs I released singles are on the album. So, but the rest of them are new. Like, what is it? 3 out of 7 of them? Let me see. I'm on Apple Music right now looking at it. No! Siri, no! Let me see. Apple Music. Where the hell is Apple Music? How do you? Okay. Yeah, so 3 out of the 10 songs on the album are singles. I released the singles already. What can I say about working on this album? It was fun. It was fun. It was a lot of work because I did everything myself. I played the instruments. I did the songwriting, obviously. Melodies. Everything I did by myself. Of course, you know, there was inspiration. You know what I'm saying? There was inspiration from other factions, but I did everything myself, even the mixing and mastering. So if it don't sound 100%, you know, like my Dr. Dre, okay, so relax. But yeah, I tried my best, and that's what I'm proud of. I'm proud that I tried my best and didn't give up on releasing my album because I was like, you know, I just gotta do this. Don't matter. Some of the stuff I came up with in 2020, and then some of the stuff I did in actually came up this year. Like one of the songs on the album, let's see, Rock's Groove. That song I came up with like 3 months ago when I came up with the idea for it. And I was like, yo, this gotta go on the album. And I actually took another song off the album because I was like, it don't really fit the vibe or whatever. So wow, they really redid my stuff, yo. Apple Music, yo, they did ask, you know, they hooked me up. Cause I'm not gonna lie, the mixing was sounding kind of shy. I was trying, but it was sounding kind of shy. I just gotta know how it sounds in the car. Also, I'm gonna have 2 channels. One of my channels, my YouTube channels. Actually, speaking of, one of my YouTube channels, I'm gonna have stuff to just do with my music. So like me working on some of my songs or the songs themselves, videos I'm gonna do. That's gonna be on one page, right? Which I'm gonna link to on my website, and then the other page that's gonna be like me doing whatever side stuff, whatever, just having fun doing stuff. Because I still do like to have fun, you know, doing silly stuff. So yeah. Let's see. What song? Okay, I'm gonna rap my favorite one off the album. This is my personal favorite, you know what I'm saying? My personal favorite, okay? Sorry to cut off this song, but I think it's also the quickest song on the album too. It's not too loud. Oh, yo, Apple be playing. I'm spinning a rhythm that even makes rocks groove. Stronger than steel in an Indian monsoon. Making the stiffest of man wanna rock to it. Flushing your soul of your everyday heavy blues. Just trying to fill your mind with ease. As if you're wondering why your brain is always freezing. For obvious reasons, when you think of it, you work yourself to death and wrap your brain in stress tourniquets. By the time you turn 26, you fall in love with a problem you conceive you can't fix. The body will operate in many mysterious ways. When you overthinking, that's why we be paving the way with fresh frequency waves for those who struggle to find a release. And time to time, breathe. But when you running no sign time, no need for the behaving. So that's why I say this. Why you hesitating? Just let the groove through to your soul. Why you hesitating? Just let the groove through to your soul. Why you hesitating? Just let the groove through to your soul. Why you hesitating? Just let the groove. Ay. Why you hesitating? Just let the groove to your soul. Why you hesitating? Just let the groove through to your soul. That's me on the bass, you get it? I don't have my bass on me right now, but that's me on the bass, me on the guitar. But let's see. Oh, it's only 29 minutes. Okay. All right. I wasn't planning on staying on here too long. You know what I'm saying? I was just announcing or re-announcing that I was dropping my album and then my album dropped. So you know, when you find time, if you got time, check it out. You know what I'm saying? These old breeze, I like that. Green on trees, I like that. Sunshine and touching my soul. The way you come in, eyes and low. Oh, wait, find me able to see. Sorry, it was some charades going on right there. But like I said already, you can find my album on Spotify. Looks like I'm talking over a song, man. Right, you can find it on Spotify, Apple Music, what you call it, Tidal, Pandora, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, whatever. It's everywhere, okay? It's even on like Chinese stores. And my YouTube too. My YouTube channel is SANCITY, and then my second one is SANCITY Official. Like I said, you go to my page. There's a link at the top. It's my website. You click the website link, and then you can scroll down, and it will show you the links to my other social medias and where to find the music. And all my other songs that I dropped too. It's gonna be on my Spotify. I'm sorry. Okay. The name of the album is SANCITY. SANCITY. Okay, it's a play on, you know, the movie Sin City. It was a comic book too. Yes, it's a play on that, but it's SANCITY. There's no correlation theme-wise, but it comes from the title of the movie. Yeah, I ain't seen that movie in a minute, but yes, that is where you can find my music and all my stuff. So thank you to all of y'all, you know, who support me and my journey. You know what I'm saying? Finna take this all over the world. Over the world. First, you gotta take all over the state. You know what I'm saying? And then we gotta, you know, the whole country. And then, you know, you break out to the world. It takes time. I'm not impatient. I know things take time. So thank you for all the support and all the encouragement, because it's very encouraging when you guys comment and all that stuff and like my post. So I appreciate it. So have a good rest of your day, whenever time you see this, night, either or. Thank you. Anyways, good night. Enjoy the album. Tell me how y'all feel about it, please. I appreciate all reviews. Whether you like it or not, I appreciate it. Thank you. And good night. Or good morning. Everybody kick the shit off. Now, I'm sorry, one more song. We keep it tight like that white on rice. Some break the rules, some pay the price. For the seed of the nation, a loyalty. Expectations low, ain't no disappointing me. Gotta keep my mind focused. Yeah, I'll be out, Jeremy. Word. Till I reach the sky. And you can try to convince me otherwise. And you can misconstrue what I said. But what I said, she was older and wiser than what you know. So better tread carefully. You always set me up. You never let me down. I'm just glad it's finally out, so I can hear it. My intuition happens to be immaculate. If you step to me, I kept it naturally. If you tryna stab me in the back, blood sucking Draculas, the smell like flatulence, and they think they actually. Then they get into my circle, you should know I'm antisocial, nigga. If you wanna see me closer, put on your bifocals, nigga. And if you trigger, put a pin in it. Cause I'm finna get bigger, be spitting this one of it. It's just me being generous. I float on this shit like a butterfly, and I don't even gotta sting like a bee. Tune in, survive. You don't see me spitting 100 miles per hour like an actor with the power of what beat. Good night.
If you forgot who you're tuning into, well, let me remind you. S to the A.
What? N to the K. Oh. Damn, look at my face over there.
Let me introduce you to.
Excuse me.
Sancha.
Excuse me. Oh! I don't care. You all know this how I get down in the street. Yes, this how I roll down. I don't care about the post now. Or what cool news that you love to announce. Just know that the way I pronounce with ease. It's not because of God, just easily in peace. It's not. Fuck out of here with that shit. I'm coming through with that heavy heat. And if you cannot handle it, you gotta step out the room. Cause the air too cool. And I ain't talking about that flower mist. I came to make an entrance. To show you that I'm the vein of your existence. So when your interest starts to grow, forget a bad bitch, this is on flow. I hope y'all see exactly where I'm trying to go. I'm trying to grow to the seed in the sky zone. I ain't ignorant, I know the limits to this shit. And I know I ain't falling no time soon. So if you was hoping for that, you better mind your manners and you better stop worrying your mind. And mind your business, stop worrying your mind. Continue this way you're living and sure you're fine. This shit kinda fire. I can't even lie, yo. No lie. If you didn't know before, it's something if you did not know, it's something of your book. If you did not know, then watch me do it now. If you did not know. I know I'm holding my phone like all the way like.
So can you just tell
Like 10,000 years for me.
how long it took you to do the album?
How long it took me to do the album? Oh,
Yeah, just approximate.
Okay, it took me like so like I'ma say like half of the songs I started in 2020. So like I had the instrumental or like a demo of instrumental and I had like a couple of lyrics written down. But some of the songs I did from 2020 I did end up scrapping the lyrics on it. Like Tree of Life, I had different lyrics on it. So if you heard the original release of it, I had different lyrics than what I have on it now. Like I changed it. And of course like when you do songs like over a period of time, you're not in the same frame of mind or you just see things differently. You know what I'm saying? So nah, cause I really wait. Can you see the laptop from here?
No.
No, okay, cause I had something on whatever. But
Yeah.
it was nothing crazy. I'm just saying. But yeah. So like my certain things, I was like, damn, my rap from the original was whack as hell. So I was like, nah, I'm redoing that.
That's the Virgo.
That's not Virgo. That's reality. It sounded like hot garbage. So I was like, nah, I'm redoing it. So I redid it. And I was like, okay, I like this, you know what I'm saying? It kind of fits more the vibe I was going for anyways. And then for like Lotus, that I started in 2020. Was that 2021? I think it was 2021. Honestly, like I mixed up all of them when it comes to dates wise because I can't remember all that. Like honestly, because like I said, I did everything myself, so I can't remember like every single piece of information. But I have it documented, if anything. But I'm pretty sure Lotus was 2021. I started working on it, and then 2022 I finished recording it, and then yeah, I finished recording it in 2022, and then I released it. Was that this year? Yo, I'm sorry, my memory is literally garbage, like hot basura for real. But yo,
No.
what's that pill you have to take to help with your medicine, or is it like silver or something?
Okay,
Silver's
so
good for that.
which one of your masterpieces would you say has been the greatest inspiration for you, and why?
The greatest inspiration.
Yeah.
The greatest inspiration.
Yeah, which one of them?
Maybe this one, Tree of Life. Because like the message of the song is like things are continuously moving all the time. You know what's funny? Me and my friends, we had a conversation over text yesterday or last night, right? And we were talking about like the philosophy behind like is truth in fact the same thing? And I was like, well, not necessarily, because the truth, and everyone has their own truth. You know what I'm saying? But a fact is objective while truth is subjective. So everyone can have their own truth in a situation, but that won't necessarily be the fact of the situation. You know what I'm saying? Like there's two sides to a story. And then that also leaned into where I was telling, she was like, oh, well, how come people don't, you know, treat lies the same way? Like, is there such thing as a subjective lie? And I was like, well, in this world, you know, a lie is seen as something negative, right? And the truth is something positive, right? Because innocent until proven guilty, you want to be seen as someone who's telling the truth before you're being the person who's being told a lie. And I was like, another thing to think about is, you know, you need negative and positive. A battery can't work just on positive. You will also need the negative for both sides to balance out. All of that to say, the song kind of, in a way, represents that, where it's like everything comes back around, or everything needs one for the other, just like yin and yang. Like you're gonna need both polar opposites in order for things to happen. And karma's consistently happening to everybody, whether it's in a negative way or a positive way. So yeah. That's why I like this song.
Nice. What inspired you to start writing and freestyle rapping and singing and all that?
Well, the freestyle rapping, that was because of, you already know the situation. Because me and Damon Brandon, we were arguing about, oh, who's going to get the last piece of food from Burger King or whatever. Hungry children. He was like, yo, who's gonna get the last chicken nugget? Because it wasn't even to spread out to 3 people, so we'd argue over that. And then yeah, that we started playing, coming up with all the random games, like, oh, we should do a freestyle rap battle or rhyme words together or whatever. So then I started doing that, and then Dan Brandon's like, oh, you're getting too good, not too nice at it, so we can't even do that no more. We have to make a new game. And I was like, I bet you're whack. But and then so I kept on rapping.
You said, I bet you're whack?
No, I said you're whack. I said, yeah, bet you're whack. So we stopped playing. I was like, yeah, bet you're mad whack. So we could move on to the next. That's cool. But yeah, but Damon, he started playing beats from his phone. He was like, yo, you should like rap to this. Cause he was like, yo, you actually nice, blah blah blah. Right? Okay, let me not discredit him like that. But shout out to Damon. He was playing beats, you know, all kinds of beats too. He didn't just play rap beats. He used to play like his EDM beats and electronic music beats and all that stuff. So yeah, that's how I started rapping. And then I started writing it down. I can't remember exactly why, but I remember I did have this little notebook or spiral thing that I started when I started writing. And yeah, but I mean, I was 9 years old. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't writing nothing like too like substantial. Like it wasn't nothing where it was like, oh my god, it's crazy. But I did have a good flow. I'll admit that. Like for the age I was, I did have, you know, a pretty good flow, which I think is because I danced. So when you dance, you kind of get that rhythm. So then, you know, kind of bled into rapping. And then after writing it for a while, I don't know. I just kept writing whatever came to my mind. For producing, one of my friends actually like told me about like FL Studio or whatever, because he made beats and I was like, yo, how do you make your beats? Da da da. He was like, oh, you can use FL Studio. So I downloaded FL Studio. This is like when I was in sixth grade, so I was like 12, or was it 5th grade? Either one. And then I started making beats on FL Studio. It was just loops though, so it didn't even like sound like nothing crazy. It wasn't nothing unique because I didn't have an actual MIDI keyboard to make my own beats, and I didn't want to use the freaking computer keyboard because hello.
So the next question that's being asked is, what's next for you?
What's next for me?
Yeah.
Yo, I want to perform like I feel like I haven't performed in so long, so I really do want to perform.
You mean live performances?
Yeah, like live performing. Like my ultimate goal is to perform with an actual live band, because I feel that's like one of my favorite things is live instrumentation along with a performance. So that's one of my goals that I want to do. So yeah, I definitely want to perform this album. I also want to actually work in a studio, you know what I'm saying, and work with other artists as well, you know what I'm saying. So I really do hope to do that, or I will it to happen. I will for it to happen.
The next question is, what musicians inspire you?
Ooh.
Ooh.
It's actually all over my. If you go to my Apple Music, they give you the option where I could put in my inspiration. So I did that, but I'll tell you right now who it is. Michael Jackson.
I knew that. I was waiting.
Bro, that was like since I was like, what, 3 years old?
3 years
I've
old,
been
Michael
dancing to
Jackson.
Michael Jackson, bro.
Mhm.
Like entertainment wise and dancing wise, like Michael
Your
Jackson
dance
definitely
moves?
one of my biggest inspirations. Stevie Wonder. Oh my god, I love Stevie Wonder. Rap wise, I would say Kendrick, Nas, Biggie, Tupac. Tupac, not just for music, but who he was as a person, like his message. You know what I'm saying? Who else? Earth, Wind, and Fire. Like, I love mad music, so it's like it's not even just like one category of music. So I would say like Earth, Wind, and Fire is definitely one of my favorite groups in general. Definitely. Who else? Bob Marley. Definitely Bob Marley. Nah, I just listen to bad music. Like if I go to my Spotify right now, yo, I didn't even finish posting the Instagram live. I'm not gonna lie. But let me see. That's the general basis of who I could think of off the top of my mind, and it's probably somebody I'm forgetting. But off the top of my mind, that's what I think of. I can't really recall all of them.
And I have another question for you.
Production-wise, Pharrell. Yeah.
You said production-wise,
Or
Pharrell.
Neptunes, both of them.
So, based on the album, you've done basically everything with producing and the creation of this album. So, can you specifically say what have you done with, the album itself? Like, what parts have you collaborated with on your own to do with your album?
So you mean like, what did I specifically do?
Yeah, what did you specifically do to create this album?
Okay, so to create this album, the way I did the raps or like lyrics, it's all like off the top of my head. So like I would record myself freestyling, or whether it was video or audio, and then I would just like rap over beats or whatever. The beats I made for the album, because I most of the time I came up with my beats before I came up with my melodies and lyrics. There was rarely, like I feel like only 1 or 2 songs I had the lyrics or chorus already made, but for the most part I had the beat made, and then I would freestyle over it, and I'd be like, okay, whatever sticks, then that's what I'm keeping. And then I would, take that and I'll work with it, and I would actually write down stuff where I'm like, okay, yeah, I like how this works. So it was a combination of me freestyling and then me actually putting in like that time to think and be like, okay, I like how this, works together and all that stuff. In terms of the production, like the guitar and the piano or whatever other instruments. Keyboard, right. And the bass. That was like, honestly, I would say it's God, because most of the time for my songs, I'm like, yo, how did I even like where did that even like come from? Because I can't even like, yo, honestly, and mommy will be like, that's a mystic or whatever the hell she's gonna say. That sounds a little like Mario or whatever.
You have to say that in English also,
right.
Charlie.
Like, oh, you're being pessimistic. Da, 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 da.
Pessimistic?
Stop. Don't be like that. She be like, oh, I'm being pessimistic, or oh, I'm putting myself down. But I'm not like, who's a good guitar player?
You said you're playing his jam right now.
Oh, thank you. I'm not like Prince on the guitar, okay? If you want to put it like that, I'm very much an amateur.
So stop bringing yourself down.
Okay, I'm the greatest guitar player in the world. So
there you go.
I just started playing guitar fairly recently. So I'll say like 3 years I started playing guitar. So, and then I was just like, whatever fits or whatever. And I was like, okay, if that works, that sounds good. Like, I'm basically just being like, what sounds good? Putting that together, and I'm like, I bet this is the song. And of course I have the message behind it, what I think of, and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? But most of the time, like, for Tree of Life, it was Tree, actually all of them. What am I talking about? It was I like that. Where it's like ease on breeze, yeah. I like that green on trees, yeah. I like that sun shining, touching my soul. The waves coming, highs and lows. That literally, I don't even know. It just happened like it was like I freestyled the melody and the song. Of course, I tweaked some stuff along the way, but that one I was literally like, yo, that came from God, because I don't even. Maybe I do underestimate myself really, but I like to give the credit to God a lot of times, because I don't understand it sometimes myself.
So another question asked is, what makes your music different from others?
Different from others.
I can tell you. Start it out.
Okay, you can tell me.
Well, one, from what I see spiritually, is that you combine freestyle rapping with singing and also dancing. You have the talent and the gift for that, and also the writing aspect and producing, and you also have the ear to the music and how you combine everything. You seem to bring on that genre of jazz and hip-hop, rap, R&B, and also you had your little style of reggae that you did in one instant, you know. Yeah, whatever. So what makes you unique is that you are bringing in that consciousness of the things that come together collectively, and you're bringing back the combination of 70s, 80s, 90s type of music, combining with the new modern time of freestyle rapping. And also you're bringing in that feminine energy with the freestyle rapping and the combination of all music where people are ready. Plus you're also bringing yourself back to the originality of the Nubian woman, the Nubian females, with the codes that come through with your persona and the frequency that comes through the codes with your music. So when you said you felt inspired by God, source creator, that is exactly what it is. So I really feel that you have a unique way with your quirkiness, your quirkiness, and you're very dedicated to your music. And it's been wonderful to see you blossom into the young lady that you are. As you have followed I didn't tell her anything what she needed to do. She just did it on her own with producing her album herself, because she was supposed to be and is independent. And so anyone who's going to want to collaborate with her, they're going to go through and so the connection is going to be where she brings back things to its original style with integrity, power, grace, and love. Yep. And I didn't know she was going to sing. I didn't know that was a part of the package.
Oh, I didn't even talk about why I started singing. Oh, wait, let me finish that question, though, from my perspective, or what makes me unique as an artist. The main one I would say, because I do everything myself. Now, that is also half because it's all coming from me, and also financial reasons. You know what I'm saying? But, like, because I don't... you get it. But...
no, they don't.
They don't.
So basically, her studio is in her room.
Yes.
So she did a bang-up job.
A bang-up job.
Is that the right word?
That sounds like the Jamaican term for it, but like ragtag in a way. I don't know how to explain it, but it's not like professional.
Well, you know what? Actually, music artists, they all started from doing music in their basement or music in their room. So you're not the first. Yeah, majority of them. So, but you know, the thing that's really important, like I always say, is the message.
Oh, yeah,
we love to have the quality of things, but what's important is, do you get the message? Do you feel into the energy and the vibration of what you're hearing, what you're feeling in the music, and what's coming through for you in terms of what it can assist you with your path, and where it brings back joy and that style of music where we're able to really come together, you know, in unification with that power.
Yeah, the whole point of my songs, or you can say my brand, is to have that, you know, share of the messages, right? But also have just, you know, that fun vibe, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could enjoy it at the same time you're hearing messages, and it's also in like different formats, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it could be put in the simplest format in a way, and it could also be put in the most complicated format at some points.
Because only you make things complicated.
Am I explaining that? I hope I'm explaining that right. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like it's like even like it's easy for anyone to understand, and then there's certain messages that aren't easy for anyone to understand. But it's like those who get it, get it. You know what I'm saying? If you're meant to get it, you're gonna get the message. But I will also explain it, you know, if necessary. You know what I'm saying? Like this song that's playing right now, I'm talking about how in this generation people overwork themselves. Like I'm saying, people work themselves to death essentially with stress and all kinds of things, and they never have time to enjoy or just, you know, vibe out and relax at times because they get so caught up in life. That's what this song is called. It's called Rock's Groove. And the way it came up, because I made the beat and I was like, yo, I'm spinning a rhythm that even makes Rock's groove. It's like the beat's so hot it even make Rock's groove, and the rock don't even move.
Yes, it does. You just it's atoms in motion.
It don't move like a human.
It may be as slow as a turtle, but it's still moving. Everything is moving in consciousness.
Tortoises are slow.
ZZ Bell says you're a star in the making.
Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that.
And Steven asks, what do you feel that you bring to rap and hip hop?
Rap and hip hop, I feel like, okay, when it comes to female rap, right? I feel like there's been a lot of, you know, I'm not necessarily complaining, you know what I'm saying? People should be able to do what they want to do, you know what I'm saying? But there isn't necessarily that energy of like conscious rap, I feel like, as much. Like Lauryn Hill in the 90s, you know what I'm saying? How she like rapped about conscious stuff and all. I feel like there's not as much as that.
And that's why you're bringing it back.
Right.
Yeah.
And also, I feel like I want to bring back like choreography and dancing.
Yes.
Into live performances, because that's also not as prevalent in hip hop like it used to be. And there's other people also like doing like what I do as well, but like I said, like in the mainstream, it's not prevalent. You know what I'm saying? That's not what industry labels are
looking for,
pushing, right? Looking for and pushing, because they know what makes money, what sells, and all that stuff.
Well, you know what? The way how things are elevating in consciousness on the planet is nothing to put down how music has been portrayed, because I know people have different opinions. We have to remember that everything is moving to this rhythm and its vibration. Right. We go as low as we go, we come as high as we go, and what we label as low may be high for someone else. So it's like, I think of it this way with humans: when you go as far as you go in an experience, you say, okay, I've had enough of that. You know, I'm searching for something else that kind of brings me into a feeling of feeling groovy again, you know. And so part of the soul music is that groove. Back in the 70s, I remember in 70s music when we had Soul Train and we had all these different shows and variety shows. We have variety shows, you know, where people were watching TV to actually watch artists sing and perform. Right. We don't have that anymore. It's just everything you turn on the TV is crime, killing, murder, crime, killing, murder. Hardly see any love stories.
That's not even just like the music industry. That's media.
Yeah, the media
combined, which is the same industry all in one. You know, not going into that, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And it's not like like to bash anybody who makes music like that, because that's not even necessarily what I'm saying either.
No, but in this case, we're actually we're transmuting the energy that has kept us down, and you know, again, we sometimes have to go down and then we come back up again. And we're not going to rely on the media for this type of integration that's taking place. We're doing it within our own community and our own tribe.
This, right? Too much of anything isn't good for you.
Exactly.
Right? So there is good to have balance, you know, when it comes to certain things. And I feel like there's definitely an oversaturation of a specific type of theme or instrumental in music right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say in all genres, but it's
the one thing I know from my own awakening process is we used to listen to just the rhythm, and then Spirit said, no, time to look at the lyrics. What is the lyrics saying? What's coming from that energy in my expression, my individual expression of self? And so the individual expression of self is moving in time and space collectively with each individual artist and what is portrayed, you know. And so as it moves through these different spectrums of light or shadow, again, we're coming back into center and bringing everything together in combination through different artists right now that are coming to the forefront, and where things are coming back to consciousness. What was the best? Now what is the best? We can pick out the things that are not good anymore, and then we sift it away, transmute it, bury it, whatever you want to name it, and now we're bringing it back to that 0 point. So we can feel good again, and we can be proud of ourselves in what comes through, because as long as you allow ourselves the energy of spirit to flow through us in what we're expressing and how it's expressing, this is what's making a huge difference right now. This is what's bringing back the power, so to speak. So that's the reason why they bring back platform shoes. I noticed platform shoes.
Good for you.
Afro. Whatever's high.
You love to wear your shoes like this thick.
No, don't even go there. Okay. Don't even go there.
See, because I'm already tall.
But everything high is high. So be proud of your height. I used to bring myself down too much because I was, not wanting to.
It's not just that, but I'm not trying to be walking. See, you always gotta put yourself in the mindset, yo, what if I gotta run? I'm not running in platform shoes.
They practice.
Listen to
How you dance to this?
Practice.
Like if so now she's gonna have to do her choreography eventually.
Choreography. Why you say it like that? Choreography.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I would love to do choreography, but I'm not a choreographer. This is what I'm saying. Like I can't do
what
all
I mean.
the jobs.
No, that's not what I mean. What I mean is when you're bringing in a
right.
video, like a music video. Yeah.
But I can't like, I'm not a choreographer. I can do a little this and that, but it's like I'm not a literal choreographer. So it's like I would love to like hire somebody to be a choreographer. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that'll come.
We're not there yet. But yeah, we're with it.
We there yet. We're bringing it to the present. So
because time is everywhere.
Time is
everything
now.
All at once.
That's right. That's right. Well, it has been an absolute pleasure to introduce Charlize.
Thank you for the questions and joining in to
Yes. Well, you have one of your number one loyal fans.
Yes.
Yes. And please wish him a happy birthday. It's his solar return. It was yesterday. It was yesterday, but it's still today and yesterday
happy
and tomorrow.
Birthday.
I know he's standing up jamming wherever he's at.
Right. Thank you, Steven. He's grooving it. Wonderful birthday.
He's grooving it out. Well, Steven always makes the best of things. The one thing about him, he will laugh, and we just laugh. Right?
That's good.
Laughter is good. So
I appreciate it, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So tune in and please announce again where they can find your music, the name of the album.
The name of the album is SANCITY, SANCITY. You could find it Apple Music, Spotify.
And what does SANCITY mean? What is the purpose of the title, the label of SANCITY?
It's my world. Well, it's played off of Sin City, the movie and the comic, right? But my music name is Sunchild, right? So I played off of it like San City because it's like this album is like my own creation, my own metropolis. However you want to put it like that, you know what I'm saying? It's my own world, essentially, this album. And all my other music to come, but they're not all going to be named San City, so...
And then your name, Sunchild, where did that come from? Where did that derive from? What is the meaning?
It came from me, madam.
Well, we know that. And what is the meaning of that, Miss Young Lady?
The meaning of the name
Sunchild is what? Please explain.
Sun, S-A-N, in Japanese.
It's so it's a Japanese terminology.
It's not a terminology, it's just a word. I mean, it's a number. S-A-N is 3 in Japanese. I was born in 2003. Child, because
you're child of the Most High.
Child of the Most High, child of you, child of the world.
Child, please.
Oh God, stop. See,
yeah,
that's why you don't let the cameras roll for too long. You just never know what's gonna happen.
You have to have a sense of humor, But anyway, thank you so much for
Yes, thank you
joining us.
Why don't you say hi?
I'll say hi. It was the camera.
You're sweating.
It was the camera. Yeah, because it's like heat up in here now.
It is hot. It's like 80 degrees outside.
Yeah. So anyway, we will be back very, very soon. very soon. Yes, we will.
You got like 10,000
Thank you.
tabs open, son. Sorry.
But you never answer that question.
Because
Anyway,
I'm looking for something. And you have 10,000 tabs open.
so we go through every day argument. But anyway, so thank you so much for supporting Charlize. Thank you so much for supporting our son child. Everything, you will enjoy the album. And as she stated, you can find it on all platforms.
Yes.
YouTube, iTunes, and what's the other one?
Tidal, Pandora, Deezer, AudioMac, SoundCloud,
Spotify,
Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. If you want to make videos
music,
with it,
right.
You can literally find it. It's even on like other apps all over the world, or like streaming apps all over the world, like Tencent, which is a Chinese streaming app. Girl, you know. No, like the seat pushing back. I'm like, yo.
I'm ready to fall. I'm like,
bro, I'll let you see because
like, got for me body bigger than firewood. So anyway, see where else she said it is again?
everywhere in the world.
Everywhere in the world, she says. Yeah, right.
Yes.
But thank you so much for joining us, and we will be
Thank
back
you.
soon, very
Yes.
soon. Check us out
Why not tell them how soon?
because
It's a surprise.
no, it's not a surprise, but it's soon. Okay, that's right. Peace.
Later.